school invited an accused predator to meet teenage girls alone, and every girl in that room would need a favor from him. One woman read the announcement and felt her stomach drop. She did next put 3 million eyes on one Florida district. This is Mishka's Crime Files. Open the folder. August 2022, Niceville High School, Okaloosa County, Florida. The event was called Academy Night. Students dreaming of West Point or Annapolis needed one signature, a nomination from their congressman. And their congressman was under federal investigation. The allegation was sex with a 17-year-old girl, paying for her travel across state lines, a federal trafficking law. In Florida, the age of consent is 18. So the woman refused to say minor, she said rape. Picture the room the school was building. 17-year-old girls lining up, asking that man for a favor. She had no lawyer, no platform, no connections. All she had was a vote and a voice. So she opened her laptop and wrote to the superintendent. The email was surgical. She admitted the students needed his nomination, no way around it. The school was choosing to hand him access in person, on campus. Any information could go out by email, she wrote, or a Zoom call. Then she dropped the line that should have ended the debate. Would a teacher under investigation for sex with a student keep teaching? I'm fairly certain I know the answer. She sent it to the superintendent and the entire school board. Then she waited. Silence. One board member replied, promising only to follow up. That was the entire official response. Here's where it gets worse. Other parents were emailing too, and they were getting answers. One woman got a personal phone call from the superintendent himself. His defense was that the congressman does this event every year. He promised no speech and no agenda would be pushed. The congressman would simply hand assignments to students one-on-one. Read that again, one-on-one. A speech at least happens in front of witnesses. Private conversations with teenagers happen in front of no one. The district thought a polite brush-off would make her disappear. They had no idea who they were dealing with. That night she wrote a follow-up email. If you won't cancel, she wrote, at least require parents in the room. Then she did the thing that changed everything. She posted the whole email on Reddit. Her hands were shaking when she hit submit. By morning, the post was detonating. Hundreds of thousands of views, then 1 million, then 3 million. Strangers across the country started pulling up the district's contact page. Emails began landing in Okaloosa County inboxes from every state. She sent the board one more message with a simple warning. 3 million people are now watching how you answer this. Here's where it gets good. The story jumped from Reddit into the national news cycle. Reporters started calling the district with questions it couldn't dodge. A routine school event was suddenly a national embarrassment. The district had to defend its math out loud. Why does a man under trafficking investigation belong near students? Their best answer was still tradition. He has always done it. She saved every reply, every screenshot, every word, because someday somebody would swear that nobody knew. The receipts told a different story. Now the hard part, the event was not canceled. The congressman kept his seat and the district kept its tradition. Months later, federal prosecutors declined to file any charges. His allies declared total vindication. It looked like she lost. It looked like 3 million voices had changed nothing. Hold that thought, because the file on this man never actually closed. The House Ethics Committee had been quietly digging for years. Bank records, payment apps, witnesses testifying under oath. Fast forward to November 2024. The congressman was nominated to run the entire Justice Department. Attorney General, the top law enforcement officer in America. It was the biggest promotion of his life. It was also the worst mistake he ever made. The nomination meant scrutiny, and scrutiny meant the report. Within hours, he resigned from Congress before the report could drop. 8 days later, his nomination collapsed anyway. Then in December, the committee released the report regardless. And that's when it all came crashing down. Page after page, built on thousands of subpoenaed documents. The committee found he made regular payments to women for sex. One of those payments, it found, went to a 17-year-old. Under Florida law, the report concluded that is statutory rape. He denied everything, but the documents didn't blink. The seat was gone, the nomination was gone, the power was gone. Everything the district waved away now sat in the congressional record. Justice served cold 2 years cold, and the woman with the laptop, she was never trying to win in a single night. She was building a record that made looking away impossible. Email cannot stop a powerful man. It can make history watch, and she made history watch.